Hi everyone, this is Nikki from Happily Lost. Today we are considering whether you need to come out to everyone, or is it okay to only come out to some people, or no one if you like. Of course, this comes down to whether it is emotionally and physically safe for you to come out in the first place. So before we get into this, please press the subscribe button and bell to be notified of any updates. Give this a thumbs up or thumbs down if you like, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget my Facebook, Instagram, website and merchandise site, and I have a Patreon if you would like to support this and other content. So let's get into it right after this. The simple answer is no, you do not need to come out to everyone, or anyone for that matter. The choice is entirely up to you who you come out to. No one, I repeat, no one has the right to tell you who to come out to and when to come out. You may not even want to come out. The fact is, some places and some circles are just not safe or wise to come out in. No one has the right to tell you to come out. No one has the right to go behind your back and out you. No one has the right to go behind your back and tell people who you are and how you identify. I cannot stress that enough. No one has the right to out you or to tell you that you have to come out. For me, I live a very out and open life these days. I have come out about my sexuality and about my gender identity many times. Sometimes wisely, sometimes not so wisely. Some situations I have been in, I was not out about my past, and consequently, it has backfired. And in the end, I have lost people because of it. Despite their belief that I should be out about my past, they had no right to say that I needed to be out. I have briefly covered that experience in a past video, and I will say it again about that experience. I transitioned 22 years ago. I had genital surgery 19 years ago. And yet, that person thought that I still needed to reveal what my past was before the surgery. In essence, their perceptions of me were determined by something that was beyond my control. That they would no longer see me as a woman that was standing in front of them because of my past. I understand that they felt hurt that I had not told them, and I'm sorry. I will not justify why I did not tell them in the beginning. I will say this about the situation. They, on a couple of occasions, had brought up their trans son, and I had never met their son, yet they would, out of the blue, would mention him and being trans with no context. What part of that made me feel safe to talk about my past? How was that appropriate? This goes back to what I said earlier about how it was not their right to reveal that about their son. They were not in any position to pass that on to me. The only person who had that right was their son. No one else. What would they do with the information about me? But honestly, we do not expect that every misadventure that we do in the past be revealed to our new partners. Misadventures which are made by choice. So why should something that was beyond choice be required to be revealed? That is why I have chosen to be completely out about my past. I have changed my dating profile to include the label trans woman. And it is shocking to realize the difference that it has made. Unfortunately, not really a positive one. I have gone from getting the odd match to virtually none, and the only difference was changing my gender from woman to trans woman. This is not a pity me dialogue. God, it's not. I'm so much happier now that I've done that. It is a consequence of my decision, a consequence I would rather have. Better to be on my own than to be matching with people who will not accept my past just because of their perception of that. And this coming out is going to have an important impact on the situation you are in. I feel that you do not have to come out. Sometimes it is not appropriate or important to come out. Some circles of friends it is not important to come out in. However, it is important to have some friends who can support you. But to have that support and caring, you need to come out at least to some to get that support. My recommendation would be that if you decide to only come out to some and not to all, make sure those that do know that you are not out to all and why that is. It will help prevent problematic situations where they accidentally out you to people who you don't want to have that knowledge. It does not matter if this is about gender or sexuality. If they are decent and respectful of your wishes, they will try to keep that in mind. However, on a side note, it is kind of liberating being out to all. I do not have to worry about anyone finding out. I'm not watching my back anymore. I know that anyone I am meeting from a dating app already knows the past. But the funny thing about it is people's perceptions. I now have completely open conversations about trans rights and experiences based on my own, of course. Look, coming out as gender diverse or sexual diverse is risky. There is no denying it. Sometimes it's just not a good idea. Pick your places and people to be out with and know when just to back off. And as I said, you should have some people that know just so you can have support. Long gone are the days where you are expected to go stealth, disappear from everyone's lives and start again. If you are unaware, going stealth in this context refers to completely hiding your past gender. We are in a new age where people transition, where you can be gender and sexually diverse. If you like this content and would like to see more on motorcycles, art and sex-related content, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell to be notified of any updates. And please give it a thumbs up or down if you like, and leave a comment down below. And there is also my Facebook, Instagram, website and merchandise site. You can support this content and others like it on Patreon. Links are in the description down below. So see you next time. Bye.